Hotep, Shalom, Namaste. Today, brothers and sisters, I want to talk to you about sharpening your sword. Sell your cloak and get a sword. Sell all things external and get you that sword, that weapon. This is the Kali Yuga. Nothing is needed other than your wisdom and understanding. From all things that is internal, that's all that is needed. If it is within you, that's all you need. You don't need none of these. If it's external, you don't need it. It is, excuse me, it is to be used according to what you believe or how you see fit. This camera I'm using, it is to be used to get this message out of peace and prosperity, of righteous energy, and awakening within communities and people. Come to me and sharpen your sword and get knowledge, broaden your understanding. I will come to you, sharpen my sword, and get understanding and broaden my knowledge and consciousness as well. We must help one another. We must clean one another, cleanse one another. This is how you build. This is how you grow. If I was building a platform for you and you're building a platform for me, like we was throwing each other, let's say cardboard, and eventually over time this cardboard grew and grew and grew as you're standing on it. You're going to be high eventually. You're going to reach that high point. I will also reach that high point. We're helping each other. You can also look at it as this: if I'm throwing you a lot of food and you're throwing me food, if everybody gave to everybody, everybody would have something. If everybody gave to somebody, everybody would have everything. That's why nothing is needed. Everything around you is already provided for you. But you have been tricked into a system that tells you you have to work, you have to pay bills, you have to get gas. None of this was needed in the age when there was 60 tall trees, 60-mile tall trees, 20-mile trees into the air. None of this was needed at that time. When all grass and colors was variable all over the world, blue grass, green grass, purple grass, when the world was truly beautiful, when it was more than just deserts and stones and mountains everywhere. The world was truly beautiful at one point. None of these things was needed. When humans lived in trees, when humans were 36 feet tall, none of these things were needed. None of this stuff was needed. And I'm going to do a video on these things. I'm going to get deeper into the subject. But we must sharpen our sword. Come to a level of understanding and realization. We can help one another. Don't hate me, or, don't look at me as an enemy. I don't look at you as an enemy unless you out here selling drugs and you hurting people and you putting yourself on a pedestal of self-righteousness. Then you have become an enemy. I have no enemies. Only ignorant people make me an enemy of them. Only ignorant people make me an enemy of them. But that's all I really have to say for right now. But remember, peace will come from within. Sharpen your sword. Come to me for understanding. I will come to you for understanding. Let's sharpen our sword. Let's build this armor. Let's build this army of righteous warriors, spiritual warriors. You don't want to bring a daughter or a son into this world. Who would want to? What reasonable mind would want to bring a child into this world? We must help one another, teach one another, learn from one another, grow from one another. Kol Asher Hava, K Tiatis. Peace and stay blessed, everybody.